Alright, let's watch this.
Yep, that's me. I've been learning boxing recently, and aside from the brain damage, it's going pretty good. I've been a little slow to pick it up, maybe on account of all the brain damage, but we have more important questions to ask, like where am I? Why am I learning to box? And where am I? A couple months ago, iDubbbz asked me if I wanted to be part of this boxing tournament thing called Creator Clash. No, I don't, is what I thought in my head. But for a second, the surrealness of the situation overwhelmed me. I've been watching iDubbbz since I was in like middle school, and he was asking me to do a boxing tournament. It may as well have been like a mass hallucination for all I was aware, and I just said yes. So guess I'm doing it. The only problem is I am really bad at boxing. So, don't know what I'm gonna do about that.
I love his intro, like the white text on the black background, intro, title, whatever the heck.
This is what we're gonna use. It's called a TENS unit. It's meant to treat like pain in old people, but if you crank it all the way up, it makes you involuntarily flex whatever muscles it's attached to. So let me show you how we're gonna use it. If you look, a single TENS unit can't
That's such a good transition.
It can only really make you move one muscle at a time. But if I strap a whole bunch of them to different arm muscles and activate them at just the right times,
I also really love his like little graphic design stuff.
Force me to punch so I can train for my boxing match without even thinking about it. So first, we gotta figure out how to control these guys with the computer. Because the way it normally works is you twist these little TENS unit nipples with your fingers, but we can't just have someone standing here doing that the whole time. So let's take it apart and see how
he edits everything on his own, like everything. He does everything on his own.
Works. It turns out that what's under the dials is not nipples, but potentiometers, the nipples of electronics. The way these guys work is they limit the flow of electricity going through them based on how much you turn this little dial. It's kind of like a sink. The more you turn the faucet on, the more electrons can flow through the pipes. Now you might be wondering how that potentiometer works with the rest of the circuit as a whole. I don't fucking know. I didn't go to school for electrical engineering. I didn't go to school for anything. That's where this guy comes in. This is a digital potentiometer. It does the same thing a potentiometer does, but you can control it with code. And bing bang boom, now we should be able to control the TENS unit with a shitty, bitty piece of software that just says to turn the resistance way down. Oh my god, that's so weird. On? I'm not moving my, well, I am moving my arm, but like, I'm not trying to move my arm. What were we doing? Boxing, right. The next step was to research the biokinematics of the human body so that I could program the TENS.
Why does everyone suddenly devolve into a leech the moment Michael uploads? I'm sorry, I want to watch my own boyfriend's video on my stream. What? What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
Units to train me for my fight. Which muscles are used? When should they be activated? To answer this, we'll study anatomy, physiology, and oh, never mind. Turns out you just have to shock yourself all over your body, testing different muscles, and write down what happens. These are the 4 muscles you need for a punch, all right? So bicep first, get the arm up, and then deltoid to bring your shoulder into the mix. But you can't just be doing that, you gotta mix in the pec. So it brings the arm in like that, right? Prime punching position, then you cancel bicep. I turned it up on accident. You cancel bicep, and then hit him with the tricep, and bang! And it looks like that. It looks like that's it. That's a punch. Whoa, slow down there, bucko. Are you turning the dials manually? That's a bit cringe, isn't it? Come on, guy, let's write some code to automate that. It'll be easy. Start with a little user interface, just somewhere to customize the timings of your moves. That was easy, right? It only took six days. Took a little longer than expected, that's okay. But this is gonna need a backend, like a server to talk to the front end. A little library up here, a little post request down here. Now you need another server to process those moves. This server will live on the Raspberry Pi and control the outputs of the TENS.
He was really proud of this editing. I really like it. He did a green screen and everything.
On the move data that it gets from the other server. But then, of course, you need another piece of software to control all of this stuff, right? So the client connects to the TENS control server, and then the TENS control server will get to the move control server. All right, everything's hooked up. Let's see if it works. What? Oh, the tricep and bicep were firing at the same time. So instead of like doing this or this, it was just locking the arm and the muscles were trying to pull themselves off of my bones. So we'll make it not do that. Please work.
Join thousands of system administrators who simplified their jobs by visiting nordlayer.com.
Holy fuck! Did you see that? Oh! That almost went through the fucking bag. Must have been 5 or 6 kilometers an hour. Look. Yes! 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 This is so fucking stupid. I'm gonna be a boxing god. I'm gonna fucking lose. What the fuck am I saying? A little asthma for you, a little JOI if you know what I mean. All right, I hooked up this.
What's JOI? I wanted to, like, I watched this and I was like, what the, I meant to ask him, but I completely forgot what that, what is
Xbox controller to be able to control me, and I've been working on this like Rock'em Sock'em Robot type game for like a visual indicator. So when the guy punches in the game.
cool.
Cool. Punches in real life. But
Yo,
then
why does he know that though?
it would be better for my training if I was fighting someone, like in Rock'em Sock'em Robots. And it would be cool if you could move the players forward and backwards with a controller, like in Rock'em Sock'em Robots. But for that, we would need 2 human-sized moving platforms on a rail system, like this one that I built. I could explain how the pistons and electronics work, but the video is getting kind of boring. So, controller, press
Oh,
joystick
this shit
on
is so fun. I got to go on it. It's like a little roller coaster. I actually have vlog footage of that.
controller, make...
Whee!
Now, realistically, we'll have someone else controlling us because our arm's gonna be strapped and we're gonna be punching. Oh, I heard I'm gonna invite some friends over to test this thing out. I'll probably have to lie to them about what it is. Who's gullible enough to believe me?
Jesus Christ.
I said it was a boxing robot. You are the boxing robot. It's you. Oh, hey guys. We're gonna have to strap a lot of wires on you.
How did you make? No, no.
Worst case scenario, you step down here and it slices her Achilles.
Oh,
But
that's alright.
don't do that. You guys are going at it first.
I'm so excited to see how good it's so good.
Above the chest is like not good because he'll heart. He'll heart. Which side's the heart on?
Left, yeah.
Yeah, that's probably fine. And I think you're ready. Fuck yeah, dude. Okay,
face is so
control.
good.
Jab is A, and your heavy attack is B.
Does the heavy attack hurt them more when you use it?
I don't know.
Okay.
Movement is your left analog stick.
This?
Yeah, so you're controlling.
Wait, oh my god, the fucking seatbelt exploded. I don't think I've ever seen a seatbelt explode like that before.
You guys ready to do some punching? You guys ready to train? You gotta train for boxing, right? You can just start fighting.
Can we like ease them in?
One of you just hit A.
Good or bad?
I mean, it was like I was possessed.
So are you ready for a
No,
power attack?
absolutely not.
3, 2, 1.
Things are really heating up in the FTX arena, brought to you by fucking FaZe Clan.
I want to see his graphics. I didn't get to
Really
see this up
heating
close.
up in the FTX arena, brought to you by fucking FaZe Clan and Juicero. I did a thing versus Boy Boy. Who will come out on top? 3, 2, 1, fight. The machine is working perfectly. I think. This is the best day of my life. All right, pause.
Right,
Dude, we should make a safe
I
word.
really
realize-
feel like that is like the best, like,
The machine is working.
when Michael's just screaming in joy and excitement here.
The machine is working perfectly.
Quintessential
I
Michael
think.
Reeves.
This is the best day of my life. All right, pause.
Right,
Dude, we should make a safe word. I realize we should make a safe word.
3, 2, 1, go!
And yeah, there are a couple kinks to work out, but that's how innovation is done. You're looking at the future of boxing.
so-
This one's really close, actually.
I can't believe how well it went.
How do you feel? How do you feel about your boxing form?
I liked my left. I thought you did well on the left. You landed some good headshots.
I feel like a boxer.
Feel like a boxer, yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. You don't even need to focus on your form when someone else can do it for you.
I would like to get off this.
With the machine working better than I ever hoped, it was time for me to try it out. Not being strapped in, it's still incredibly dangerous. I'm gonna try the controller.
Who wants me and who wants Michael?
I don't want Michael.
Fucking jab, Nigel! Come on! Yeah! Hook him! That was good offense on that one. Yeah, right attack it.
No dick shot.
Dick shot! Go for a spear attack.
I'm going for heavy attack.
Yeah! And listen, the controller is awesome, but weirdly they wanted to stop, so it's my turn next. Ready for my boxing training? I think it's smart to have a larger opponent so that you're ready for your match. Oh! What do you mean you press it twice? Oh, you press it. It's hard to describe what this feels like. It's kind of like 100 bees working together to control your arm, which is what I assume boxing feels
that's
like. So
Maya.
I think
That's
this is
his
good
roommate.
practice for my fight.
Hawaii. Very
Who won
cool,
that
bro.
round?
Holy shit.
I'm gonna go limp.
You got great form there, Michael. This is looking really good.
Oh, that was my ribs. And with my boxing training nearly complete, it's time to invite over my coach to show him my progress.
That little boop the nose kids is so cute.
How's it go? This is my coach, Michael Quick. He's a professional boxer and has been overseeing my training for the past 5 months. But with any luck, my machine will phase out the need for a human coach. But then this will force your muscles to come up. You know what I mean?
I like Toast's expression. He's just
Clearly
like, what the
terrified
fuck?
of this machine, I'm going to prove its effectiveness to my coach by facing my biggest opponent yet. Coach, I don't know about this one, coach. He's kind of got a lot of height on me.
We're gonna fuck him up.
That's
We're
true.
gonna go
Height
in
doesn't
and
mean shit. Height does, in fact, mean shit. What the fuck, coach? What the fuck are you doing?
We going for the kill.
Fuck! I'm not even close to it.
I'm getting the hang of the controls.
He was getting a hang of the controls. In fact, I'm convinced he forgot that he wasn't playing a video game.
Oh shit.
You're pressing so many buttons. But then it clicked.
Get on.
It took me 3 hours to edit that.
He was so proud of this edit. He showed me immediately. I'm like, oh my god. He was so
Do you
proud.
think this is a good training mechanism for boxers? That's right. He's so impressed that he can't even summon words. Now it's time to ask him.
Oh my god. There's a whole part where Toast was strapped into. I got footage of that. Hold on. Where is it? I think I have footage of that. Give me a second. Sorry, hold on, I'm looking for it. I have a bunch.
So if you want to try A, I think we fixed some bugs in his left arm. I think my cooldown is not quite.
Oh, let me show you. It's really funny. Oh, one, fight! Okay, maybe he didn't put this in because, oh my god, Toast actually sounded like he was in pain. So sad. Anyway, alright.
Ask him the most important question of all. Do you think I'm ready for Creator Clash?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Perfect, because at this point, Creator Clash was only 5 days away. So I packed my bags, headed to the airport, and got on a flight to Florida.
Okay, I had to ask Michael, what are these? Why is there lesbian and like stuff in there? And he's like, it's the top Pornhub search things, and I'm like, oh, I was so confused.
There's supposed to be footage here, but I didn't get any. The thought of the fight was really setting in
Oh,
at this.
when I watched this, I was like, I told him I really like the change in mood shift. I don't think Michael's done this thing where he's actually very like, not vulnerable, you know, like vulnerable, like honest about his, you know, like that shift. It was very new.
Point, I was getting really scared. Like, I never done anything like that. It's like
Honest,
it just
yeah.
became so real once I landed that I just stopped doing stuff. And the night of the fight came up fast.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to sunny Tampa.
I will forever, ever, ever be sad that I got COVID during this time and I couldn't go.
Florida. We're bringing it to you in 2022 for the Creator Clash.
I wasn't really talking to anyone. I was just sitting and watching all the other fights on the TV, and that was making it way worse. I was getting really nervous. Mine was coming soon, so I started getting warmed up. I was fully zoned out.
God, he's so fucking cool. Oh, he's so cool.
Like, I don't know what I was thinking. It didn't really matter. I was up next. So they walked me over to
I was so nervous for him. I couldn't even stream my live reaction with everyone else. I was too nervous. I was going to, but I couldn't. I thought I was gonna puke. So I had COVID anyway, and I wasn't feeling good anyway. So I was in the living room and just watching it with Jamie, and I was on Discord call with like 5-6 people, and that was it.
prep room, and I had to get interviewed and warm up for the camera, and I was just pacing around the room so much like a goblin.
How do you feel?
I feel better than a little earlier. Some of the other fights are scary, but you know, I'm alright. But then the guy came in, and he walked me over to the arena, and then it was time to fight.
It's a fine grind clearing.
I hope I don't get DMCA'd. Will I get DMCA'd for this? You have to get this video approved for this song. Well, you know, whatever.
I recommend computers, they can make you groove like I bet you never knew. Did you?
Every time they get punched, man.
That is the face of someone who never has to do boxing ever again. I was so fucking glad for it to be over. And God bless my opponent, my friend Graham, who I know was just as nervous as I was, still got in the ring and still hit me in the face a bunch of times. Also, bonus, I won. And yeah, maybe it's because I had a Golden Gloves winning coach come over to my house 6 times a week and train me. Maybe it's because he made me eat chicken and rice every fucking day. Maybe it's because he made me run up a goddamn mountain every other week. Or maybe it's because he's a great coach and a great friend. But
Nah.
I'm pretty sure it's because of the boxing robot. Look at this thing. Look how fucking sick this thing looks. Thanks for watching the video. I'm wearing a mask because the garage just flooded and I'm pretty sure there's mold growing in the walls. I wouldn't worry about it. Anyway, if you liked the video, like it. If you didn't, dislike it. It's not like we can see those anymore. And thanks again for watching me box. I am done with boxing forever until the end of eternity, but some say future YouTube boxers are using this breakthrough
Oh yeah,
technology
you did use some of the
to train,
footage.
to practice, to prepare for the next
felt
creative
really-
clash.
It felt really bad controlling, because it's like one push of the analog stick and they just like whoosh. I wish I chickened out. I didn't want to be hooked up to it.
Oh hey, didn't see you there. I was just on my way to deliver the best Christmas present of them all. That's right, a sponsorship read to you by a shitty YouTuber on the internet. What's this? Whoa, it's ExpressVPN.
Oh my god. The cheese shirt, I sold that like years ago. I don't have it anymore. I might bring it back. I don't know. That's a long time ago. That's a long time ago shirt. Very long time ago shirt. There's more after credits.
Have you ever been on Starbucks? Get
Yeah.
you all it has to offer.
Gotta know what you
Thank you for
did,
waiting
what
for
you
so long.
doing. I.
There it is. Yes. Right in the car. Yeah, right in the car. Right in the car. Right in the car.
That is so cute. That is so